What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm in Crossville, Tennessee today at Heatherhurst Golf Club. I'm going to be playing the Bray course. They have two 18-hole courses, actually. There's so many good golf courses in Crossville. I can't wait to see them. This is round one of the trip. I'm going to play 18 holes of stroke play. We're getting ready for some tournaments this summer. I'm trying to play some serious competitive rounds. I'll be hitting cups, holing out, and overall just enjoying some good golf out here in Crossville, Tennessee. All right, guys, number one at the Bray course. We got a 400-yard par four. Looks like just kind of a fairway finder. We've got some water at like 280, so I think I'm just gonna hit a pretty stock 3-wood here and yeah, try to get one in the fairway to start. Should be perfect. Absolutely perfect tee shot. I've got 137 to that back pin. Just cruisy little pitching wedge, you know, a little downwind, so maybe a 32 shot, but yeah, pretty stock pitching wedge. Okay, we're putting. Got about 25 feet for the birdie here. Pretty flat. I don't see a ton. Honestly, there's a little push to the back edge of the green, but then the hole goes back to the left, so not looking too far outside the hole here. Just trying to figure out speed early on. Let's see if we can get to 1 under through 1. Ooh, I thought we'd get a little push right early, but that was a great putt. Even through 1. Number 2, we've got a 330-yard par 4. It's a big dog leg. I don't know if the play is just ship driver, but you know, we're just gonna ship driver. Should be really good. Right where I was aiming. We found him. Oh my gosh. This whole time, he's in Crossville, Tennessee. This place is just so pretty, you know? Are you filming? It's so pretty. I've got about 60 yards right side of the fairway, but a little bit of a tuck pin. It's front, so I'm gonna have to throw this up with a little bit of spin, but great place to be chipping for birdie. Little right, but looks hole high-ish. Should be okay. We bounced about 20 feet past. It's coming back to the hole. I think it goes right a little bit, you know? It's weird, the pitch kicked this way. I feel like it's got some pull back to my right, so we're going kind of left edge here. Pretty flat putt though. That was so nice. That was so nice. I love birdies. 1 under through 2. All right, number 3, we've got a par 3. It's 155, but lots of wind. So it might be playing up to 170, just depending like when I hit, but got to kind of get up here, put the ball down, and just see what the wind's doing. I'm just gonna hit pretty stock 8. Honestly, I'm not sure how that's gonna be. Okay, left fringe, we're putting. All right, we've got a speed test here, about 45, 50 feet through some fairway. You know, it's a little bit thicker. It's definitely not the usual Bermuda that I'm used to. Honestly, I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you guys, but it's a little thicker. It should slow this ball down a little bit. Honestly, going pretty straight, but I gotta give this a good amount of hit. I'm happy with that. Go ball. Yeah, pretty good. All right, just about 3.5, 4 feet for the par. Going slightly right of center. Yeah, just a nice par. 1 under through 3, you love to see it. I mean, take that all day, any golf course. But number 4, kind of a ridiculous looking par 5. It looks sweet, it's short, dicey. This tee shot, I honestly have no idea what I want to do, but what we're gonna do is hit a 2-iron, hopefully not necessarily a cut around the corner, but kind of push it along the tree line and just see what that gives us. Well, that was exactly what I wanted to do, so should be okay. Looks dead center. All right, so I definitely should have taken a little bit of a bigger bite off that tee shot. It's not nearly as narrow as it looked on the GPS, and now I have actually a really hard layup shot. So we'll see, man. I've got probably 220 to hit that fairway strip over there. I've got to go over water, and there's water left, and there's houses right. So actually a really tough 2-iron here for this layup, but let's just see if we can hit another good one. Another really good swing. You love to see it. All right, for 85, this place is so pretty. I love it. This is actually my first time in Crossville, and I knew it would be mountainy and pretty, but I didn't know what to expect as far as the golf courses. But these are just like, these are beautiful. The landscaping, the attention to detail, like outside of the golf is just amazing. It's so nice out here. So good time for a little dart and birdie. We've got 85, 60 degree. Go in. All right, so I thought I landed right next to the hole and spun back like 12 feet, but actually landed past the hole and swim back like 12 feet. So we're actually not that far away, you know, maybe 9 feet or so for the birdie. Chance to get to 2 under on the day. We're just vibing out here, man. This place is just awesome. I swear, when you get to a nice course and it's just pretty, we've got good spring weather, like, it just feels like it's easier to play well, you know? But let's lock in, see if we can get to 2 under. Should not do much. Ooh, I think I pulled it, but it definitely did not break right. I will say that. That was gonna miss either way. Man, that was a good chance to let slide, but you know, it's a par. So number 5, 320-yard par 4. Short, almost reachable, but the wind's blowing a lot right to left. I think I just want to poke this, you know? I love holes where I can hit like a 2-iron and still have a lob wedge in, you know? So I think we're going 3-wood or 2-iron. Let's go 3-wood, stock 3-wood. Uh-oh. Bad swing, get down. All right, I've got 94 back into the wind, but the branch is the biggest issue, you know? In some thicker rough, this ball could pop up. So I need to make sure I keep this ball flight down. And 94, you know, that's just tough to do. Uphill, if I land a hole high, it's just going way past. So I think I need to land this short. 94, basically a punch shot. Big hop. Oh, I got 0 hop. I've got a pretty straightforward pitch here. I think I can just land it just a few feet on the green with a little bit of spin, should kind of 1 hop to it and hopefully hit the brakes right on it. That was very perfect. I wish that went in. Should be left edge here. Yeah, good par save. Keeps me at 1 under through 5. All right, number 6. We've got another par 5, shorter one, you know, downwind too. So good drive here. Should have a pretty short second shot, but it's not the widest target, you know. A lot of houses, lots of OB out here, so you gotta be pretty good with tee shots. That was so perfect. Might be through the left side of the fairway because it was bombed, but that was a great tee shot. I've got 190 to the stick, second shot on a par 5, so really good chance to hit a green, hopefully have an eagle putt. But this is definitely a tough one, you know, trees to go over. I'm gonna have to hit a really high draw 6-iron and still hope I avoid some trees. Pretty good strike, catch a piece. Just short of the green. I mean, that was a pretty good shot. I'm honestly very happy, you know, probably 8 out of 10. Just not a perfect strike, but like you can see the tree was in my way. I had to kind of work it around there. So overall, really happy with this. Now we have a nice little eagle chip, you know, back up the hill. It's not doing a ton, just looking a little out right, but just a pretty normal bump 54 degree. Go ball. Okay, not bad. Maybe a little slower than I expected, but got a short little birdie putt. All right, just about 4.5 feet here. I don't think it does much. I think it goes to my left. I'm looking right edge with it. These are tricky for me as someone who plays Bermuda. I usually have grain to tell me what it's doing, but you know, bent greens, you have to use really good with slope detection. So let's go right edge with this. Yeah, really nice. It tried to break off on me, but it did not. So it's another birdie, 2 under through 6. All right, number 7. Beautiful, simple little par 3, you know, 175, very downwind. But you can see the trees probably, I don't know about here, but by the green, the trees are blowing a lot. So 175 is probably playing 165. So cruisy little 8-iron here. Oh, that's not a good swing. Need to bounce off those hills. No bounce. Okay, yeah, not my best there. All right, got a tough 2-putt here. I mean, honestly, it's probably not a putt. I would chip if I had a wedge, but I brought putter, so you know I've got about 10 feet of fringe and then 40 feet of green. So this would be a really good 2-putt or up and down, whatever you want to call it. Pretty good speed. Yeah, okay. Still a little work, but we'll take it. Feels like just right center. Nothing crazy here. Let's see if we can save a par. Yeah, good stroke, really solid. This is actually one of the first rounds with this putter too, so kind of testing it. Got some qualifiers coming up, like I said in the intro probably, but feels good. All right, number 8. Another tightish par 4, you know, not crazy tight, but enough to worry about it, you know. But 350, just trying to hit a little stingy 3-wood, back into the wind. We're gonna take and play, as we always do. Oh, a little necky, hang in there, ball. Yeah, should be okay. Right rough, but not a great spot here. I've got 127, obviously some thick rough, big upslope, and I've got to kind of avoid this tree. You know, it needs a cut a little bit, which is tough. I don't think it'll curve much out of this lie. So, you know, upslope, back into the wind. I've got 9-iron here, trying to just chip it and see if I can get it to move to the right a little bit. I'd be so happy with anywhere on the green here. Oh yeah, see it jumped. It's kind of, no. I was gonna say it's kind of cutting, but it didn't. All right, this actually ended up pretty nice, you know, 30 feet or so. I've got 10 feet of fringe, but it should roll okay, you know. They've been rolling through the fringe pretty nicely, so should be able to give this a good scare. Go. That's fine, we'll take it. Nice easy par, and that'll keep me at 2 under through 8. All right, number 9. Feels like one of the toughest holes out here so far. It's really tight, and I think I have to hit driver because it's a little bit longer than some of the other par 4s. Thought the wind would help take that left. It might be okay. That's slightly aggressive. I wasn't trying to go that far right. All right, that actually ended up perfect. So glad I pushed it about 10 yards, you know, middle of the fairway, 139. I think the wind's just right to left. So just full stock pitching wedge, hit that little push draw and see if we can get to 3 under. Should be good. I got a wind gust when I was over it. Yeah, looks hole high. All right, that was a really good shot, you know. Wind really gusted on me. I could have backed off. I probably would in the tournament, but decided to just commit, make a good swing, and now we've got a great look at birdie, you know. 15 feet up the hill, a little left to right. It's a really make hole putt, you know. Good chance to shoot 3 under on the front 9 here. Going just outside left. Oh, dude, that was exactly what I wanted. Just didn't break. I can live with that though. Just a little tap in par. It's gonna be a 2 under front 9, you know, bogey free, beautiful golf course, beautiful weather. We're having a great day. All right, guys, number 10. This is going to be a stunning hole. From the tee shot, it's a little scary though. It looks tight. Houses on both sides. We've got a par 5, way downhill. So a good tee shot should just keep scooting, and we should be able to reach in 2. But honestly, again, scary tee shot. Just trying to hit a fairway. Yeah, absolutely perfect. 309 to a back pin here. Technically, I think I can get there. You know, it's probably 275 to the front, very downhill. Obviously, there's water everywhere. So is this the play? Probably not, but I think we send it. I think we send it. Well, I crushed it. Get down, ball. All right, we actually ended up okay. You know, the pin's back right, got room to work with. So pretty square face 60, just pitch and run. Hopefully I fly it the right distance and it runs the right distance, you know. That'd be cool. Oh, that came out jumpy and spinny. So overall it worked out okay, but I thought that would be a little tumbly out of the Bermuda, but that was jumpy and spinny, like I said. So got a birdie putt. About 14 feet for the birdie here. A little left rider, nothing crazy. Let's see if we can get to 3 under. That was so nice. That was so nice. I love birdies. Birdies on awesome golf courses and awesome places. Even better. We can blur out the thumbs up that I just did. So 3 under. I did another thumbs up. All right, number 11 here. Back to a more normal par 4. That was stunning on the lake. This is just a simple, straightforward little dogleg left. About 360, I think it said. So just hitting a 3-wood, little draw. See if we can get another fairway. Oh, I'm getting saved by the wind. Absolutely saved by the wind. All right, 116. Kind of a tough line in the rough, but again, that was not the best 3-wood, so we're happy to have a second shot. 116, I feel like that's going to really jump. So I think it's just a 54. You know, that's like a 110 club, but I kind of like hitting a 105 shot with my 54 and expect probably 8 to 10 yards of jump, you know, just flyer from the rough. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to send a pretty stock 54. Boy, I think that's all over it. It jumped just how I wanted it to. And it landed 15 yards short. Well, I thought it jumped. It looked like it jumped. I guess it didn't jump. I don't know, man. I thought that was pretty good. All right, well, this is like my favorite kind of chip, like the most makeable type of chip. I can land this just over the fringe. It'll roll like a putt and hopefully just go right in the middle. Just a little right. I think I literally pushed it, but you know, we'll take it. We'll tap in par. Yeah, just a par, you know. After that tee shot, the second I hit it, felt like it was going to be tap in par. You know, very cool. It keeps me at 3 under through 11. All right, number 12, interesting looking hole. Big dogleg right, back into the wind. I don't like that because this is a hole I think I could go way right, make this hole a lot easier. But back into the wind, it's kind of a dicey tee shot. So just looking to hit this driver and, you know, still hit my stock draw, but fairway finder. A little pull. I think that's okay. I might reach that bunker, but I think it was like 285 to it. So we caught the fairway. Love to see it, you know. I've got 165. I think it's downwind, so stock 9-iron, you know, left pin. Just looking to hit a draw and honestly throw a dart. I think it's a green light. Man, that's short too. Man, I hate missing green with a 9-iron. You know, especially I've been practicing, getting ready for tournaments. That's kind of the killer. You know, I just want to be solid with kind of 8-iron and down is my bread and butter usually. So don't like that at all. But good chance to work on some short game here. It's just square face 60. It's another one of those just kind of fly the edge of the green. Should kind of trundle pretty much towards the hole, you know. I don't think this is a hard up and down, so see if we can maybe make it. It's like copy and paste to the last hole. Just a few feet right. All right, I think we're looking just inside right. Nothing crazy. These greens don't break a ton without the grain, so inside right. Yeah, solid stroke. It's a good par save, you know. Everything's been solid. I've not hit great shots the whole day, but absolutely can't complain. We're still bogey free 3 under. All right, number 13. We got back left pin on this par 3, 168 to the stick. Wind is just so tough to figure out here. I'm telling you, the trees are just kind of blocking me. I don't feel it, but at the same time, I know it's blowing 10, 12 miles an hour, so got to do something with it. I think either way, I'm just trying to hit a pretty stock 8-iron, kind of give myself any birdie putt, you know, aim about 10 feet right. Just a nice full 8. That was the best swing of the trip. Go in the hole. Okay, a little short. Absolutely great swing though. I'm so happy with that. After a few bad swings, I really, really wanted to lock in, hit a good one, and thankfully that was just 10 out of 10. So great chance at birdie here. Back up the hill 20 feet or so. See if we can push it to 4 under. Going right edge with it. Oh, it did. It broke left a little bit. Man, it's so hard for me to see subtle breaks on bent greens. Like I said earlier, the Bermuda is what I'm used to. You have grain to let you know. Out here, there's nothing. So a lot of putts look pretty straight, and they might break a little bit, but keeps me at 3 under. All right, number 14, nice little par 4, dogleg right. Looks like driver. I mean, I think this is one of the wider tee shots that we've seen today. So because of that, we're just going to go ahead and send a driver. God, it's the same swing as that 3-wood on 11. It's going to be fine again. All right, we're in some thick rough here. Pretty much just straight fescue grass, you know. Not something we have a lot in Alabama, but it's honestly kind of nice. I like how the rough is like a medium penalty, and then a bigger miss, you know, it's not just like hazard all the time. It's just fescue grass, right? So we've got a chance, you know, chance at the green, but it's tough. 115, just de-loft in a 50 degree, hoping it kind of comes out but doesn't jump up into the tree, you know. Oh, I got right through the tree. Sweet, sit ball. Okay, yeah, I went over. That was big time jumper, but downhill chip. This could get away from me pretty quickly. Good contact goes a long way on shots like this. If I miss-hit it, it's probably just going to tumble. Looking to pop this up, land it just over the edge of the green, and should roll kind of fast. Go. It's good first kick. Go in, ball. Dude. That would have been so nice. That would have been really nice. Tap and par, kind of nice too, though, honestly. Just a nice little tap and par, you know, keeping scorecard clean. Love it. Love it. All right, number 15. Longest par 3 of the day. We've got 215 to that back left pin. Should be a pretty stock 4-iron, you know. Try and hit the green. Obviously, that's not a crazy take, but 4-iron, par 3. Let's just see if we can get a birdie putt. Man, that's so good. Don't move, hole. All right, we rolled a little bit past, so I wouldn't say work for the par, but not a gimme. This would be such a good birdie though if I can get this to go down. Going a little left. Go. Just a little tap in par on a par 3. Yeah, keeps me at 3 under. All right, number 16. We've got a shortish par 5. Again, there's OB, so even though some of these holes are shorter, you know, you can't just fall asleep. You know, you've got to hit a good drive, and that's what we're gonna try to do here. You know, wind's off the left, should kind of straighten my draw out, but I'm gonna hit my nice stock draw down that left center. A little quick left. All right, well, we couldn't find it. I'm not sure where it went. You know, I don't think it hit a tree, but also it all slopes to the right. So if it didn't hit a tree, it should have kicked into the fairway. So I don't know, but pace of play, we're gonna drop, keep going. So hitting 3, I've got 228 to that stick. So stock 4 iron, see if we can hit the green. We still have a birdie putt, which is actually kind of nice. Such a good shot. Go a little, I think the wind's killing it. Go, man, that dug in. All right, about 20 feet. Not what I expected here. That drive was just decent, you know. I pulled it for sure, but did not expect 20 feet for par here. Yeah, it's a good putt. That stinks. That's a bogey. First square of the day. Kind of bummed out about that. Still 2 under. Still a great day. Still a great course. So let's go get it back on the next hole. All right, guys, number 17. Third par 3 of the 9. It's another long one. 207 to the stick. We've had a couple longer holes on this backside. Just overall a tougher 9 holes, I'd say. But going with stock 4 iron again. Just trying to hit a green again. Oh no. Boy, that was not good. The wind's just pushing it too. No joke, I did not think about the tree one time. I told you, I think the pollen's getting the best of me. Not thinking straight. That's the worst part of the day, man. Well, we had a clean card for 15 holes. Now we have 2 bogeys, so back to 1 under, 1 hole left. All right, last hole out here at Heatherhurst, the Bray course. It's been a treat, man. It's so nice. For a public golf course, conditions are fantastic. It's just a good laid-back vibe out here, you know, nice houses, nice landscaping. It's kind of one of those courses that just keeps your head up and you're just looking around, enjoying nature. And it's just been so fun to get out here and play. So really appreciate Explore Crossville for kind of setting this up for me, letting me come out and basically just see the golf courses that Crossville has to offer. So this is the first round of 3 in Crossville that I'll be filming this week. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You want to catch the next 2. It's just such a sneaky, underrated golf destination spot here in Crossville. So super excited to show it off. Round 1's been awesome. We've got par 5 to finish here. 490 back into the window, so it's going to play a lot longer, but it does look like just a good drive. Should be able to reach into and hopefully end the day with a birdie, you know. I don't want to just keep leaking oil like I did on the last 2, but again, you can probably hear it in my voice. It's yeah, my allergies have been tough. Birdie would help the allergies, so let's go make a birdie. All right, well, Mike's died, so we're going no Mike's here, last hole, but all right, 235. Back into a breeze, I think. Either 3-wood or 2 iron. I think we're going just like a high soft 3-wood, you know? A little cruisy one. Take maybe 10 yards off. All right, we actually got an eagle putt, you know? About a foot of fringe and then 35 feet of green. Like a putt, you know? Yeah, putt for eagle. This would be to shoot 3 under, which after back-to-back bogeys, 3 under sounds pretty good. So, yeah, so we can knock down a bomb. It's a little bumpy, Got a little work left. I think this is pretty dang straight. Maybe right center. Especially with the shadows, it's so tough to tell. Hard. What a disappointing last 3 holes. Well, it's a 1 under par, 71, you know. After the front 9, actually, the whole start, really until the last 3 holes. Those were really solid rounds. So 1 under is a little disappointing, but day 1 in the books. Make sure you guys subscribe to catch the next 2 rounds, which will be coming shortly. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.